Oh my golly.
맨날 다음이라고만 하고.
아빠는 안 보고 있는 것 같으면서도 다 보고 있다, 수환이.
So, this one's been a long time coming because everybody and their mother has recommended me review this one. Train to Busan. Train to Busan is directed by Yeon Sang-ho. It is a Korean movie, Korean zombie film, and it tells the story of a father taking his daughter to see her mother in Busan, and they take the train. And oh, by the way, there's zombies everywhere, and there's a huge infection that's just traveling throughout the country, and an infected person happens to get on the train, and hijinks ensue. Oh man, I see why so many people were recommending this movie. This movie was fucking awesome. Holy shit, I was floored. So good. And it's good in a way that was really refreshing because it's good without really trying to be anything super, unique or groundbreaking or like genre defining. It's just a really mind-blowingly fun zombie flick. That's all it is, and it's so cool. There is so much to love about this movie. It's just a really incredibly fast-paced thrill ride that is incredibly character-focused and character-centric, and it really does an excellent job at making you get attached to and care about these characters. They are really all charming. There's not a single one of them that isn't really doesn't have something about them to like. They're just really well written, well fleshed out, well developed characters, and it's so cool. It's so cool to see a movie like this. I'm just gonna dive right in. I mean, like I said, the biggest thing to like about this movie is the characters, because ultimately the zombies are not the focal point of the movie. They're more of a plot device almost, because they're there to give you a reason to be concerned for these characters and worry about them, because but every single character in this movie has a really, really amazing arc and really just is fleshed out and developed in a beautiful way. There's just really incredible storytelling. It's really emotional. This movie has a lot of heart to it, and I loved that. The acting is fantastic. All of it is just really believable and really just real. The A-horror is its own thing. It's on a different level than any American horror can reach, or it's rare that American horror reaches the level that A-horror does, and this is one of those movies that just is truly an incredible thing to come out of, Korea. They've had two great ones this year. The Wailing, and now this. It's so cool. Its pacing is brilliant. It's so quick paced. It just doesn't stop going. And there's not really, it's not a kind of movie that needs to spoon feed you shit. It doesn't, because there's nothing to really spoon feed you. It's so basic. It's so simple, but what they do with it is so effective and so cool, and I loved this movie so much. I'm so glad you all recommended me to watch this, because damn. Another thing I really loved with the movie is the zombies themselves. I love just the way that they were handled, the way that this slightly different take that they did on them. These zombies have no object permanence. The second they don't see you, they don't know you're there. It's really that's cool. I love just the way that they're moving, the twitchy, janky body movements that are just it's just so unsettling and uncomfortable to watch. Watching these people just they turn so quick. They get bit, and within minutes or seconds sometimes, they're on the floor just twitching and jerking around, and then they get up and they're just these rabid, single-minded monsters that are just so fast and so... They're scary at times. It's really, really cool. This movie's intense as fuck. Oh my god. It's really, it's an edge-of-your-seat movie, and it's so cool. Oh my god, I love it. There's a specific scene in this movie that is just, the most satisfying death scene for so many reasons, and I don't want to get into that too much, because I want y'all to just experience the emotions of this movie when you watch it. It's a very emotionally powerful film. It's got a lot going for it. The main character, the dad character, is so well developed and so fleshed out, and I love the way his character evolves throughout the movie. It's so cool. Seeing how he ends up by the end of this movie is just fantastic. It's so incredible. Also, the father to be character, the pregnancy dad, as I called him, is one of the most charming, awesome characters to ever be in a movie like this. Oh my god, I loved him so much. He's a great, great character. All the characters in this movie are just so incredibly, it's so easy to like them. It's so easy to get attached to them. And in a movie like this, you know, that makes it really, it makes this movie worth watching just because it's a ride. It's totally just absolutely insane. Can't explain enough how much I love this movie. Everyone should check it out. I'm going to say Train to Busan is definitely a must-see. Everyone should watch this movie at least once. It's fantastic. I love the hell out of it. You should check it out if you haven't already. It's awesome. If you love really, really incredibly fast-paced, emotionally driven character pieces that are just also really great zombie movies, check it out. It's definitely got a 28 Days Later feel. But in in a really good way. It doesn't steal anything. It feels very similar to that movie, and it's so cool. Watch this movie, guys. Watch this movie. Watch this movie. Watch this movie. I can't stress that enough. You know, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and stay tuned because we've got our top and bottom 10 of 2016 lists coming up, and I know y'all are gonna enjoy that. Thanks for watching, you guys.